Retail therapy is a term many use, but does it truly exist? Dr. David Lewis, Director of Neuroscience at MindLab International in the United Kingdom, has spent more than 20 years researching the phenomenon. So, Dr. Lewis, tell me a little bit about your research and how long you've been doing this.
We've been conducting studies of how people shop for about 20 years now, and in the more recent years we've been looking at brain activity and the neuroscience, what we call the neuroscience of shopping, measuring their brain activity, we're measuring heart rate, we're measuring skin conductors, because what we're looking for is the moment of euphoria, that exciting moment when you actually find something you really want.
Dr. Lewis was in New York recently and offered to show us firsthand how his tests work. So what exactly are you going to be doing to me today?
Well, it's not going to be too terrible. First of all, we're going to give you this rather fetching cap. It's a bit like a shower cap, I guess, or a swimming cap. And it's got holes in top of it. And into these holes, we're going to insert some sensors.
He hooked me up to various gadgets to monitor my heart rate, brain activity, and physical reactions as I shopped.
The last bit of equipment we're going to give you is a tiny color video camera. And that will show us exactly what you were looking at when you were going around.
We went shopping at a TJ Maxx store and Intermix, a high-end boutique. The findings?
All the peaks here show emotional attention and positive emotion. All these peaks here show levels of physical excitement. And where they coincide, these are the moments which we're particularly interested in. So here we've got TJX1, and that was when you were looking at some orange tops.
That's really cute.
This is Intermix 1. And that was, I think you were looking at some dresses there. Okay, now I know you say to me you don't actually think you look good in colours. And maybe in the past people have told you don't look good in colours. And maybe now you stay away from colours and you wear black, which is very fetching. But, you know, maybe it's restricting you. Maybe you should try.
So what is the takeaway from all this? What is the...
Right, well...
Is there anything surprising?
To be honest with you, nothing at all. I mean, it's interesting and it kind of shows what really caught your eye, and so. But if you ran a lot of subjects, which is what we would normally do, we might run 100 shoppers, and then we would average out the data.
Yeah.
And I mean, the customer really is king these days. And so what the retail geographers want to do is to make the shopping experience as pleasant as possible. So they can use our data to help them do that.
And his final advice for shoppers.
As far as the consumer is concerned, perhaps be a bit more experimental. If we, for example, were to show a consumer, well, you were really interested in this product, you were peaking here, why do you think you've made a decision not to buy? Well, it could be something I really liked, but I wasn't sure how my mother or my partner might not like this. So we can actually help people become a bit more experimental.
I'm Cheryl Tan for the Wall Street Journal.